All right, you guys, we've got, whoa, let's try that again. Hello, everyone. We've got some hot topics. Now, these were assigned, I guess, at random.
They were decided for us.
They were decided for us. And I'm really already happy about this first topic. So, live action remakes. Coming out of the Cinema Corner, you know, you and Charlie talked about the live action remake of Snow White. You want to reiterate what your thoughts are on live action remakes?
Yeah, I am not the biggest, this is maybe controversial, I'm not the biggest Disney person, so like I don't have a huge opinion on them, but the big thing has been for the last, let's say 10 years or so, Disney's really been tapping into this kind of live action remake on a lot of the movies that were, you know, came out in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and that we kind of grew up on as kids.
Right.
The problem is, one, a lot of them, they're changing the stories, and two, the outcome of them is not always great. Like the Snow White one that's about to come out is already controversial, and it's not even technically out just yet. So but I know you have stronger thoughts than I do on this.
Yeah, okay, so in terms of Disney, I am pretty much against retelling the story live action. Aladdin is my #1, and I'm so sorry, but it just did not do it for me.
I didn't even think, I forgot about that.
Snow White, I am not going to see. Yeah. Now, what I did love, Maleficent, because it's the origin story of the villain, which we don't know anything about.
That's what Charlie said.
I loved getting to learn about. I want to know about Ursula, what made her so wicked.
I'm mad about this one. This,
How to Train Your Dragon?
Yes, because the original animated one is so good, and I'm like, I just don't think we need to tap that. I think we can leave it where it was and let it be. I mentioned in Cinema Corner, but one that I actually did enjoy was The Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson, and I forget the guy lead, but anyway, that one was pretty good. But like the Cinderella, I didn't think was very good, and like I said, I know there's a lot of controversy on Snow White, so I don't know.
For me, Disney is, I want it to be animated, keep it. But like the Flintstones I loved, Scooby-Doo I went and saw in theaters. I don't know why like those cartoons versus the Disney are so different for me, but even like The Jungle Book, I was like, I know the story of Mowgli. I don't need to see these like live action fake animals.
Well,
you know what
also
I'm saying?
like, not to be a total hater, but it's like, I feel like this all taps into, like we've said this a lot in the show, but it's like Hollywood and the filmmaking industry in general feels like it's becoming very unoriginal.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, why don't we focus less on remakes of everything and more on like a new original concept, whether that's more animated films or new live action films that are not remakes, but instead just their own original
Here's
idea.
the thing. What if they made Toy Story a live action? I would literally be shaking in my boots.
Literally.
Yeah. It's just keep it where it is.
Yeah,
you know?
And like you said, I think like for so many of us, like we love that original animated film, and there's a lot of nostalgia associated with that, and like I just don't think we need to touch it. And it's like with the Snow White one, like you were mentioning, like they're kind of trying to mess with the story a little bit, and it's like, just leave it how it was. Like, who cares?
Don't add, like Charlie said, they were adding so much to it. It's like, that's not then the story.
Yeah.
It's not the retelling. So, anyways, okay, can we get to this next one?
Yes.
We both travel, you more than I, but Southwest, this happened a few weeks ago, and if you were in this station, you heard me screaming. Southwest is taking away its free check bag policy. You guys, I was a loyal, devout Southwest flyer.
So
Everyone and their mothers, you know, would say, I'm talking about celebrities, would, you know, poo-poo it because, you know, it's the ABC class, not first class, not business, not economy, whatever.
You could select your own seat, or it was open seating, I mean.
You could open seating, you could check 2 bags for free. Like, it was just the prime example of how airlines should run. But now they're taking it away, which of course, I think kind of lends itself to businesses kind of probably on the decline. They need to recoup some funds. And I just think it's a tragedy.
I will say, and this, I think you'll agree with me, but this could just be personal bias. I think this will hurt the Southwest brand overall, because here's the thing. Southwest prices are not always necessarily the best.
Right.
But the fact that you can get those bags for free kind of sets off that difference.
Right.
Because with other airlines, you're maybe getting a more affordable rate. However, you're paying $1 bajillion for those bag fees.
Yeah.
So it's like now Southwest is lined up for the same thing. Like, okay, for example, Joy and I are going to New York later this week. We typically would fly Southwest. The last time we went, we took Southwest. But the flight was so expensive this time, so we're going Delta. But I'm like, imagine how expensive that was. And then on top of that, now you're gonna charge for a bag too, which I don't think the policy's gone into effect yet. But still, it's just like, it makes no sense. And I'm like, they're just really tarnishing that brand, I think, a little bit, because also they're changing the open seat policy.
Yeah.
And then now the free baggage will go towards like the premium plus Southwest blah, 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 members or whatever.
Yeah, they've changed like they've just changed a lot.
Yeah.
And I haven't flown Southwest in quite some time, but I can tell you, having looked at prices of Southwest, they have also gone up. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I'm in water without a paddle. I'm
Yeah.
upstream without a paddle when it comes to flying. I don't really know who to trust or believe
I don't
anymore.
really either. I will say I'll miss the free flights because we've gotten stuck in a lot of places for whatever reason, and Southwest always comps us with free flights. So
Yeah, I mean, now that has an
I'll miss
expiration
that.
date.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just kind of sad, and it's like we live in such a trying time where it's like, you know, we're all looking at our budgets right now. We're all looking on ways to like be a little bit more affordable in general, and maybe. Like travel is always a luxury item. A lot of people view it as, right? So I'm like, this is just gonna cut out more travel for like, I feel like for a lot of people, which kind of blows.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty upset about it, but.
You're still gonna travel. You know,
I'm
you're
still
gonna
gonna
find
travel.
a will. If there's a will, there's a way.
I'm gonna find a
Who's
different
gonna-
airline.
Yes.
No.
All right. What's this final one? AI.
AI's use in the arts. Okay, so a few different things here. So like, it's been very controversial this year specifically because if we look at something like, what was the big one with the Oscars?
Adrian Brody.
Yeah, Adrian Brody's like accent.
Yeah.
The whole thing was like they had CGI'd it or whatever to make it more like a local Hungarian accent,
dialect.
to appeal more to them, which didn't really make sense to me because, one, it doesn't need to be that specific. Two, I'm sure his accent he was working on was fine. And three, I'm like, what? Like, to say it's to appeal to such a specific community, I think is a little in poor taste a little bit because I'm like, is the film, like, even though it's about that time and those people, it's like, is it for them or is it for the general audience? You know, like, why do we have to go about using, and also it's like, it could just be viewed as so offensive, I feel like.
Yeah. I can see that. I mean, if it enhances the film,
Yeah.
you know, use AI, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. AI scares me.
I don't
so.
know.